We were tearing down a wall in the attic and found a door that was never supposed to exist. Behind it, a bed, toys, drawings, and videotapes, tapes that revealed everything I wasn't meant to remember. Because the person who lived in that hidden room was my sister. The sister I didn't know I had. My name is Tessa Monroe, and I hadn't stepped into my childhood home in 21 years. I was 7 when my dad took me away in the middle of the night. No explanation. Just that Mom wasn't well. He said we had to start over, and we did. I never saw the house again. Never saw my mother. She died last year. I inherited the property. An old, creaky house in rural Vermont that no one had touched since we left. I returned with a mix of duty and dread. There was something about that house. An emptiness. A question I never asked out loud. I decided to renovate the attic. It had beautiful beams and dusty windows, and I thought, could be turned into an art studio. We hired contractors to take out a false wall that seemed to separate the insulation from some storage space. About an hour into demolition, the lead contractor paused. "Hey Tessa, you're gonna want to see this." Behind the drywall wasn't insulation. It was a door. Perfectly built. Sealed from the outside. There were no hinges or handle on our side. They broke it open carefully. What we found made my breath catch. The hidden room was small, maybe 8 by 10 feet. Inside was a tiny twin bed with faded sheets, a dusty bookshelf with old chewed paperbacks, crayon drawings taped to the walls, all of a woman and a girl holding hands, a broken lamp, a metal lockbox, and in the corner, an old Sony camcorder with a full set of labeled VHS tapes. The room was clean, not abandoned, lived in, preserved. It wasn't a storage space. A child lived here. I had the tapes digitized. The first video started with a little girl waving at the camera. She had my eyes, my voice, my awkward smile. "Hi, Mommy says I'm getting better. Today I get jelly sandwiches." Another tape showed my mother brushing the girl's hair, singing lullabies. But never once did I hear my name mentioned. And there was no sign of my dad. I watched all 7 tapes. The girl wasn't me. Her name was Sarah. She said it clearly. "I'm Sarah Lynn Monroe. I'm 6. Mommy says I'm her secret treasure." I opened the lockbox. Inside were a small teddy bear, a hospital wristbands labeled Tessa and Sarah, a faded birth certificate, a letter written by my mom, and an official court document. Emergency custody transfer. Minor. Tessa Monroe. I read the letter slowly. "If you're reading this, it means I'm gone. And the truth is no longer a danger to you. You had a twin sister, Sarah. She was different. Early trauma, they said. Diagnosed with severe RD. She hurt animals. Hurt herself. She almost hurt you. Your father took you and left. He told the world there had been a fire. He erased her from every photo, every document. But I couldn't abandon her. So I kept her. Quietly. Secretly. In this house. My hidden daughter. My second chance." I sat there shaking. I had no memory of Sarah. But suddenly strange childhood nightmares made sense. A girl laughing in the dark. A voice whispering behind a closet. A fear of shadows that never left me. Was it trauma? Suppression? Or did I always know, deep down? My dad must have thought he was protecting me. But my mother? She protected the wrong child. I hired a private investigator. After 3 weeks she called. "We found her. She's alive. She changed her name. She's in a group home in Connecticut." I wrote a letter. Months passed. No response. Then one day I received an envelope. Inside. "Hi Tessa. I remember you. I don't blame you. I hope we can meet." We did. At a park. She was calm. Quiet. No longer dangerous. We sat for hours saying almost nothing. But something about her eyes. They were mine. I spent 28 years believing I was an only child. That my past was gone in a fire. But it wasn't fire that burned my memories. It was secrets. A door sealed shut. A mother's guilt. A father's silence. I'm learning to accept that both were trying to protect me, and in the process they both failed me. But now I know the truth. And somehow that truth, as broken and haunting as it is, set both me and my sister free.